Hello, this is a Lighthouse Hall of Fame film, and we're in Lakeville, encounter mode from the South Spawn with Dark Ninja, into the Hall of Fame again with his Pz38nA. There are 2 artillery on the enemy team and 3 on his. 2 scouts apiece. And mostly heavies on both teams after that. The enemy team has 3 TDs and 2 mediums, and his team has 2 TDs and 2 mediums, so both teams are a little bit heavy on heavies. This should be a good clash up the middle and in town. He's going to make an initial recon run up the middle road. As you'll see with a lot of Pz38nA drivers, they carry binoculars on board. Because of the limited view ranges at these tiers, binoculars really help out if you're going to do a lot of passive spotting. And the 38nA just isn't an active spotting scout, so building it out to be a passive spotter is definitely a good idea. A lot of times you'll see people put coated optics and binoculars on this particular scout. At 426 meters, 415 meters, he doesn't have to worry about those heavies seeing him at all. He could snipe him if he wanted to, if he thinks nobody else is going to be able to see him when he shoots. He's hoping his teammates will shoot him, and they aren't. So he shoots him himself.
Critical hit. We didn't even scratch them.
Pulls up to get ready to shoot him coming through the next gap. Right idea, bad execution, because he shot behind him. But hey, the way I've been shooting over the last 3 days, like, I'm not saying a word on that. Because I've been shooting even worse than that.
Critical hit.
You notice he has APCR set up as his default ammo load.
We didn't penetrate their armor. Enemy is hit. We didn't even scratch them. We didn't penetrate their armor. That one didn't go through. We didn't penetrate their armor.
The valley defense and the operations over there seem to be going well. The challenge is really more in town. He has a heavy and a TD yet to join over there. He's moving in and comes face to face with the Hellcat, which really is not good. Hopefully this guy's no good. He needs, oh yeah, there you go. Somebody else hit him and he got the kill shot. He couldn't afford to get shot again by that Hellcat. Now there's a good chance nobody's in position up here to block him on the end of the middle road. The already took a shot at him. There's no TDs available left to contest him, so blind fire. 1 more, 2 more. He can just pull forward and get him. Oh, he's going to shoot over the hill. Good job. Now the question becomes, do you go left and come in behind the TDs in the valley, or do you go right and help town? He's going to go left and go after the 152, I'm sure. Perfect. The guy's looking completely 180 degrees the other way. He may not survive trying to traverse around. Matter of fact, he's not even trying to turn around. He's just trying to run away. He's not going to make it. Awesome. The Jackson's over here on the other side of the hill. His team's pulled their act together in town, and they now have a numerical advantage in town, so he doesn't have to worry about dropping back to help them. He can try to come over here and help finish off the Jackson. And now he doesn't have to do that at all. T-37 left. 37's getting caught in a crossfire. So when he shoots at the Matilda, you pull forward. If he tries to shoot at you, you back up and they take him down. Off to get the M41. And you can see how wonderfully mobile Pz38nA is on poor terrain. Definitely not the place to try to circle somebody. Bam, that guy's gone. Just nobody left. And he ends up with the 1,428 damage and 3 kills, 35 of 40 shooting, that's 88%, 576 spotting damage with 5 spots. He lost 12,931 credits, earned 1,880 XP, survived the fight, and got fire for effect mini medal, so he ends up with a battle score of 1,895, which puts him into 10th place on the completely full Pz38nA list. He ran up the middle road, got some initial spots. Would have had a much higher score if his team would have shot anything he saw, but they apparently decided to ignore everything he did to get to town, so he finally just backed up a little bit, made some shots himself. As he moved back to the south, he continued sniping into the middle of town, and then based on how the teams were looking, he decided to make a run up the middle road, ran into the Hellcat, and got a little help from his team to take that guy out. Thankfully, they shot at the Hellcat, because if they would have treated the Hellcat like they did all those heavies, he would have died. But that one shot from his teammate finished off the Hellcat and allowed him to live. And from there, he could have gone to town and helped out. He could have gone to the valley and helped out. And he decided to circle around into the valley. And it ended up being a real good choice, because while he was taking out the 152, his teammates finally got in gear in town and evened out the fight and took the advantage in town. And from there, it's just a matter of mopping up all the extra tanks. He tag teamed the 37 and then went up and helped take out the Arty. And at that point, the battle was over. Before he could bring his gun to play on the Chinu, it was dead. So another very straightforward fight. Would have been really nice if his teammates would have got some sniping fire into those heavies. He would have been way up farther on the list, but you got to take what you have. They didn't fire at him. He still got the credits and XP for spotting those tanks. It let his team see what was happening on the battlefield, and hopefully some of them adjusted their deployment based on that. So you can't get upset if you provide spots and your team doesn't shoot them right away. Because especially on this map, if they're in a position to shoot up here, there's a high likelihood that an enemy scout or tank here is in position to see them, so they'd be trading hits for hits. And a lot of heavies don't like to do that out in the open. But it worked out. He realized what was happening, dropped back. Before he got spotted, there's the key, before he got spotted, he retreated. It allowed him to get some sniping fire, and then when the hole opened up, he moved back to the north and was able to start racking up bigger amounts of damage into the back of tanks. It's the second Pz38nA fight in a row where you've seen the scout driver bide his time, then do a delayed rush and come in on the back of the enemy team and be able to pile up a big amount of damage on a tank that's pointed completely the wrong way. This is like scouting 201. After you learn how to passive spot, you learn how to do a delayed rush like this and then come in and attack the enemy's flank. It's a very well documented formula for success. Don't make the crazy YOLO rush. Wait until the team opens up a hole that you can fly through and then flank them and start doing good for your team. from Lakeville in Counter South, running the middle road and reaping the rewards for doing so successfully. Happy hunting.